All right, everybody, welcome back. We are returning after maybe 2 weeks of not playing Subnautica here for myself, with all new ambitions and all new things to focus on. One being the habitat builder that we already have halfway built. I had to kind of look at the last video to remember what I was doing, but yo, here we are. We're still a little blurry though, so maybe we're not getting enough sleep. So if it turns out that we gotta end this video a little earlier just to get rid of this blur, we will do so, and that's okay. Because I don't want it to be blurry like every fucking video, thanks to the one sleep mod. But anyway, guys, let's go check out this message. We did wake up to this today. There was also possibly a little edit that I did in the beginning. I kind of let the sleep thing go a little too long, and I was like, oh crap, like it. So if you saw that, then that's why. But here we are. We're gonna be jumping into getting a little medical fabricated stuff, and let's listen to the radio, see what's good. I wish it was music.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Let's take a look at that. Okay, so the cool thing about this map mod, right? It does show us where this location's at. Stranded near a cave system and under attack. Okay, so it's only 100 meters. It's really not bad. They say under attack, but maybe by something super small, because I can't imagine that thing's huge, whatever is lying over there. If it is, then, well, we find out. So we got a few things I want to do today. I mentioned the habitat builder here. I think we might be able to build that fairly quick. What do we need for wiring kits? We need 3 silver, 2 copper, 4 titanium. Not bad. I don't know if we have enough silver though, so we're gonna have to go looking around for that. We also need to get the computer chips, which is gonna be table coral, gold, again silver, copper wire, titanium. So this is where things kind of start getting a little expensive for us. We're gonna have to really sit down and, well, we're gonna have to swim around and look around for some things. We can get rid of the repair tool in the meantime though. We did finish this up because we got everything finished in the life pod. So that's cool. You know what? We're gonna focus habitat builder today, and then if we can get that done, I wouldn't mind focusing the next video building a preliminary base so that we can store some supplies and pick our location. I kind of have an idea of where I want to go just for I don't know. I guess I just know where to go because there's like a local heat source nearby, and I think it would be silly for us to build anywhere else when we can utilize a heat source if we can manage to get some heat system. But anyway, food, we're a little hungry. Let's get some food now. A little rusty with this shit, not gonna lie. I'm sure you're laughing over there like what are you talking about, bro? You're posting every day. But I haven't played in like 2 weeks, so you know, I'm just gonna eat this thing because I'll just get more water, so that is all good. Whatever. Little haven't eaten in like 2 weeks. What the fuck? All right, either way, we need new batteries though. This is true. Why don't we get some? Damn, what's he so mad about? Why don't we get some batteries while we're here as well? Let me see what we need. It's probably just copper, or we could do the lithium, but I don't know if that's something I want to do. Battery. You know, one thing I would really like in the next Subnautica is a search function. You could just type in battery, and then it'll show like all the different batteries. Either way, here it is. Lithium batteries, we're not gonna do that, probably just copper. So 2 acid mushrooms, some copper ore. Let's get preliminary batteries here, and then we'll be on our way, all right? Let's hop in. I think we also want to focus on that grav trap, right? And that battery's dead. I'm gonna eat this and drink and whatever. All right, battery. Cool, we also have a decent amount of titanium nearby for us to use. Yeah, you know what, we'll grab a few of these. No, I'm telling myself right now, I think I might have to play this a little bit more often than I have been, because I think too many days go by and I'm like, what was I doing again? I'm like all out of focus, but we'll get back into it. We're good. Oh, full inventory, really? What the hell am I carrying? Okay, hold on. Let me warm up, guys, I swear. It's okay. We gotta drop some stuff. Can we even drop anything? Well, we got all this bladderfish. Let's put this away. Put the lead away. Hopefully we have a storage container. If not, we actually might break down some of our titanium stuff. Looks like we have 3 silver ores. You know what? We can make that real quick if we have more copper and the titanium. So let's break down one of those titaniums outside. Gotta remember what we were doing last time. It's been a minute. That's okay. Where are we at? Excuse me. All right, titanium. One step at a time here. There we go. We got 5 of those. Let's see how the inventory is looking. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. We also have mad pipes on us. You know what? Perfect. Waterproof locker. Now we can store more things. It was necessary and intentional, I swear. All right, let's drop this on the ground and go crazy. Amazing. We're gonna kind of put all the pipes away. And we're gonna go collect the pipes where we were descending down into the cave. So let's do that now. And then we'll go get copper and stuff. And let me just check this locker here. What else we got here? Well, these, you know what? We can just drop these for now on the ground nearby. And we'll fill this up with the silver that we have. We also do have 2 pieces of copper. So maybe we won't do that. We can make one wiring kit while we're here. Let's do that. Oh yeah, that's right. See, now I'm so used to going. We just fixed the life pod last time, and I'm so used to getting up and looking to my right, and there it is. It's on the left now. So we'll get used to it. Where are we at? Wiring kit. So I'm waking up from a nap in real life. Had a very early day at work today, 8:30. And now it's almost like, well, it's 8 o'clock now at night. So I took a little nap, so brain's a little fuzzy. Okay, well, that was nice. Let's put this away here. We're gonna be using that for the habitat builder. We still need 1 more wiring kit, so many more silver, copper, titanium's easy. Silver and copper. Silver and copper, yep. A lot of that. Let's go get it. And then also the pipes too. Just reminding myself here that I can't ascend too quickly because we will get the bends and we will die from that. We do not want that. So let's go down here.
Passing 100
Wow.
meters.
You know, I
Oxygen
just
efficiency
thought I picked up all the pipes on the way up, but I guess not. Do we just make another pump? Maybe we just make another pump because we have so many other pipes. Why don't we just do that? That sounds like a plan. How do we make a pump? Yeah, pump. Let's see. Pumpity pump pump. Getting all pumped up, dude. Air bladder and titanium. Oh, that's easy. How do we make an air bladder? Where you at? There it is. Silicone rubber. We might have one of those. And if not, well, we know how to get it. Silicone rubber. I don't think we have one, so why don't we get it? Funny enough, we might be good right here. No, we're not. It's only 1 cluster. All right. That's all right. We'll get a few more of those to go pick up some silicone rubber. We'll make another air pump, and then all of the pipes that we have back at the base right now, we can utilize for a little bit of traveling, which would be nice. We can get a little further away from the life pod here, get around, explore, and stuff like that. I don't know what's going on here. There it is. All right. Wasn't letting me pick it up. Still, man, I cannot get over the beauty of Subnautica. No matter how many times that I load this game up and play it, it is just so unbelievable. The world that they created, man. Just like huge props to the developers just for making such a, I don't know, man, just such a insanely replayable game with graphics that are just so, just charming, you know? Truly charming graphics. Big fan. Here's our air bladder. Let's do that. We have to go get a little bit more titanium as well. All right, got a little bit more power left. I don't know if it's charging faster because we repaired the pod, but I guess we will kind of see. All right, another floating pump. Good, so now we have 2. We can leave the one that goes into the cave system down there. That's pretty neat. And then we'll take this one with us. And now let's go out and we'll pick up silver and copper. One thing I wouldn't mind finding is some more blueprints for beacons, because if we can get some beacons going, we won't have to worry ever about getting lost while we are looking around in an area that we have a pump down. And it's kind of hard to see the pipes in the pump when you're kind of looking around for things. So yeah, we'll drop these clusters here. This is great. And then we'll grab some of these pipes. We have the wiring kit. Let's put the rest of this away. I don't need it right now. 1 bladder fish just in case we need air. Plenty of first aid because you never know when you're going to get attacked. Let's go get those batteries real quick. I think we also... Oh, we got a message. Let's go check that out too while we're at it. We got 1 copper, so I might be able to make a battery with that, I think. I can't remember if it's 1 copper or 2, but we'll find out when we go inside. Also, out of curiosity, we're using a copper battery on this. Okay. At least if I can get it on the scanner and I can swim around, that's okay. But maybe I'll just get out there and find a little bit more copper. Yeah, good. We have to go find it anyway, so not a big deal. Right, no more copper? That's okay. All right, let's go check out the radio here.
Receiving re-recorded distress call, laying back.
This is LifePod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic.
Forgot I don't need to stand next to the
don't go
radio.
home
I'm gonna get
without
some
us.
shit done while we're talking.
Seriously.
Or listening.
3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay. See where that's at. All right. If I recall, I think this is the compass. LifePod 3 might be a really good place to go. There's sea glide damage, so maybe sea glide parts, we don't care about that. But I believe the compass blueprint is here. If I'm right, that could be really useful for kind of navigating where things are and what we're doing. Or maybe something else useful, but I believe something really nice is over there. So we'll head over there actually in a few minutes, or maybe now. We can gather some resources while we're out. But first and foremost, honestly, I need food. We need to cook some stuff up, power eat, and then we'll dip out. Why do I feel like our food source right now is just super lacking? Wouldn't mind making a grav trap as well. Quite a few things that we still have to do, man. Not gonna lie. All right, we're at 60. Almost forgot to look at my O2.
Emergency.
Starvation imminent. Yeah.
Seek calorie intake immediately.
It's all good.
New creature discovered.
Oh, really? The boomerang? Wonder how much that cooks for. Let's see. 3 should be enough. Yo, once we get that heat blade though, oh man, we're good. We are good. Good. While we're at it, oh, I cooked the bladderfish. That was silly. It's okay. We'll find more. I'm not worried about it. 21. Okay. 21, 23.
Vital signs stabilizing.
All good. You know what? We're gonna have to go get water. We got 3 coral tube samples. What do we need? We need that and I forget. Bleach. Right? Bleach. You need salt. We have salt. Pretty sure we got salt, right? Let's see. We got 4. Perfect. Alright, we gotta wait for the power to come back on here. Let me just double check my stuff. I don't believe we have any more copper. I think I've already checked this once. I'm also gonna put that inside. There's no need for it to be out here. Alright. That's fine. Okay. Dude, now I keep looking right every single time. Oh. Well, we're gonna have to wait again. before we can make any food. See, this is why I want to get this habitat builder done. Because once we got the habitat builder and we have a different source, we could put like the satellite dishes on top. We're making so many of those. And once we have those up and running, hopefully our power source is going to be nice. However, keep in mind, if you did watch the first modded video with like the mod list and stuff, the only thing is that when you are in some sort of radiation zone, that it decreases, or I guess it increases your power consumption by 3 times to 5 times, which is not fun at all. We're also going to quickly move here. Not trying to get shot by that sting dude. Yeah, so the power source 3 to 5 times, I guess, depending upon how much radiation, how much radiation is in the zone. All right, we're at 84. Just gonna kind of gather a few more things while we're waiting for that power to come back on.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
What do we got in there? Anything? No. All right, we're at 70, which is almost halfway. Let's just spin around this real quick, see if we see any more rocks. I see one over here. Actually, 2. Nice. Maybe silver. Oh, I love that. Let's get one more. Come on, silver. All right, we'll take lead. Let's head back, though. We're kind of far away, so you know what we're gonna do? Just gonna speed myself up a little bit. I think I would have made it, but I don't like to risk it too much. All right, we should be fine. Oh, isn't that nice? Sliding down the ladder. Stop looking right, bro. Alright, here we go. 4 disinfected water. With this, we now should be good to get going here. If we have to eat anything while we're out, the best way to save our life is to eat a ton of, like, weeds. I don't know. What is that, seaweed? I don't know what to call that shit. Okay, let's get ourselves prepped here. And we'll get one of these. Put the pipe there, so we have it. We're gonna go try to find as much silver and all the other things. It looks like we're kind of getting a little tired, but I don't want to end just yet. I want to get at least something done. I feel like this is kind of like, I feel like this episode is very much a, yo, I need to catch up with my goals, what I need to do, and everything else. Also, those stupid piranha guys suck. Okay, so we definitely need about 5 more silver and plenty more copper. Let's try to find a good area. You know what? We're gonna make our way over to this, the shallows. The good thing about getting that compass too is you can kind of see the direction in which you're moving. I'm going the wrong way here. Oh yes, silly me. It shows it right there. What am I talking about? You know, we're gonna sea glide. We'll speed this up a little bit. Ascending too quickly. Let's just be careful. Guys, this is our first time leaving the life pod. Isn't that nice? He was charging at me. But you can tell that there's a lot of preparation to do this, man, because, I mean, the sea glide for going quick, if we have to ever escape danger, you gotta make sure you're stacked on food, you gotta make sure that you have this air thing, because remember, guys, I'm gonna ascend real quick just to show you. If you notice, it says the surface air is not breathable. Guys, I cannot breathe while I'm on the surface at all. So the only way to do so is by having this air pump with me and, you know, some pipes. Only way. Now, you see how quickly my battery leaves or empties out when using a copper battery? Yeah, so we're not going to be able to sustain too long on copper batteries. Oh, see, there's a heat source right there. Funny enough, I did not know that one was there. I wonder if it marks it on the map. Maybe if I get a little closer to... Oh, you know what? We're getting a little low before I even do that, so... I don't think it'll mark it on the map if I get near it, but maybe it would. But I don't think I'd want to make my base over here anyway. Maybe though. I mean, it's kind of north on the map. You know, there's a wreck here, a wreck here, a wreck here. Again, these are all going to be places that we check out. Maybe we do that on the way back. I hate the way that the map looks right now. It kind of looks like a... While I'm at it, why don't we just switch out? We don't need the repair tool too much with a battery. That was just for repairing the base. We are getting pretty tired here, so maybe after we get the compass, we're gonna finish up. If it is the compass, I might be wrong. I hope it is, dude.
Integrating new
What is
PDA
this?
data.
We'll know in a moment. It is the compass. Damn, bro, how do I remember that?
Blueprint
Insane.
acquired.
All right, let's look around real quick, see what else we can scan, if anything around here. Sometimes they have valuables. Sea glide fragment. We'll just take it for the titanium. Save ourselves the trouble finding it later on. Other than that, you know what? While we're here, and I see the resources, I get 2 copper. Isn't that nice? Anything else around here? Probably plenty, but I don't want to spend too much time. It's also getting dark. Not that that's ever been really an issue. Wonder if in Subnautica 2, if they're gonna have nighttime creatures that come out and like hunt you down or something. How cool would that be? That would be so sick. We're gonna head back. While I'm here, just snag some faraway titanium, because why not? Maybe we have enough? And a bladderfish too, if possible. Yeah. Nice. In a weird way, I feel like I didn't get a lot done in this video. Because I was kind of trying to remember what I did like a week or 2 ago. So please excuse me. I know you're waiting every day to watch these and stuff, but that's okay. You know, we got a plan for all the rest for like the next 10 videos, which is nice. So you know what? I don't think it's gonna bubble out too quickly here, so yeah, we'll snag some O2 real quick. I think I'm just gonna swim home normally though. All right. I wish I could pin the recipe to it, like, oh yeah, it's not in the inventory anymore. It shows like a ghost blueprint, and then when it is there, you know, it just pops right into the inventory spot that you want. That would be kind of a nice feature. And I've also decided that I'm kind of far away from the base. I don't feel like seeing blurry darkness forever, so we're just gonna kind of head home pretty quickly with the sea glide. One of my biggest goals is to find a battery charger. I know a few videos ago, I did say that you guys should tell me whether or not I use glitches or not. So all I needed to hear is one person say, don't use glitches. And that's what I heard. So I have vowed to them and all of you as well here at this very moment, aside from the comment, that I will not be using any glitches during this run either, so that everything is official and legit, and all I can do is just survive. Now, let's say I somehow get meshed out of the map and I can't get back into the map. We might just end the video there, and I'll let you guys kind of decide what the heck we do. If we end the run or if we mesh back in. When I say meshing out, it's not like I'm trying to do that, but I know sometimes in that lava zone, they like kind of, there's this one creature that can kind of push you out. It's happened like 2 or 3 times to me in different runs, and I was like, oh my god, bro, like, please. So hopefully not, but I guess we'll see. What do we have here that we can make while we are our home? 2 copper. We need still 3 silver. We did not pick any of that up, unfortunately. We got plenty of a titanium that we can drop, and we also have some other things we can drop in here too. Okay. Compass, actually. I want to see if we can make that. Compass, magnetite and glass. Well, we might be able to make that. Pretty sure we should be good. That's a enameled glass. We have 3 quartz and a magnetite. Oh, I love it. I love it. Where are you? Am I blind? Oh, the glass. That's right. Nice. There we go. Beautiful. Now we have a compass. We can see in what direction we're looking. And fun fact, this really helps for the map. Before it was a circle. Now we can see, well, when we turn, we can see what direction we're looking in. So now I know if I wanted to return back to this place, I would just swim. If I didn't have it like marked on the map or something. So good stuff. Now, we have a few choices to make. This, I think, is where we were gonna make the base, which is pretty close to already where we are. Kind of close to the surface, but it's irradiated, so we have to figure out how to turn that off. So in the meantime, we might not make it over here. Maybe we make a small base just right next to our life pod. We can put more storage in there so it's not just in these little tiny containers. We'll see kind of how we do that, but we're gonna figure it out. I want to get the habitat builder done. So the focus for the next video is definitely going out and getting silver and doing this and doing that. But also, I really do want to start scanning at some of these wrecks. So this wreck here, this wreck, this one, and this one. And when we finish them up, we're going to start turning them off to make sure that we've done everything. But only if we've done everything. Because if we still got to go back with the laser cutter and cut into places, I think the first thing I would like to find is the laser cutter. I don't remember where it's at, and it's okay. We'll kind of look around for it, but we get the laser cutter, we make that, and then we can get into all of these bases, hopefully, or the wrecks, I should say. Get all the items that we want, and go on from there, because that would be great. And get as many blueprints as possible so we know what we're working with and what we can focus on. Food. If I can just end the video with getting some food, I suggest you do the same if you have not done so for yourself, IRL. Please. Okay, there we go. Freaking running away. I wouldn't mind finding more peepers in the area, bro. Are you a peeper looking to get cooked in the area? Oh, we also got another message here, so why don't we take a look at that while we are back at base. Okay. And I guess we might as well go get some more drinks. It doesn't stop. I'm telling you, the resource management.
Trading ship Sunbeam.
Ah, Sunbeam.
Over. Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. You offer to help, they don't pick up.
Oh, you know what?
Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Okay. I think my mouse is acting silly right now. It's like hard to like pick things up in the game. I don't even know if that's a thing, but... I'm gonna drop those off too. Alright, well, I've used up almost all the battery because ADHD loves to go fast. Oh, bleach, that's right, we need... There we go. Okay. Yeah, I would rather use up all the scans now before we go to bed, because if time accelerates, that means the life pod should realistically be all powered up for the next day, which is pretty good. It's really not a bad plan, actually. Let's get a little bit more food, and then we're gonna kind of wrap it up here because holy am I blurry. Only when you jump in. Like, we're also going really slow right now too. You see how like slow we're swimming? Oh my goodness. Wow, I do not see any food around me right now. That is so inconvenient. You know what? It's okay. I think my dude is doing absolutely amazing. We're gonna sleep now. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Guys, we do stream on Twitch from 10 to 2 p.m. Eastern Time, typically Monday to Friday. At the moment of this video, we are playing Oblivion. We just finished up the Mages Guild. I think we're going to be hopping into the Dark Brotherhood Guild for our very first time. So yeah, feel free to pop by for that. Otherwise, go check out any of my other socials if you'd like, or simply like and follow the video, and subscribe if you guys are enjoying the content. But thanks so much for being here. Guys, we're gonna sleep up, and I will see you in the next video.